Captain Keller, I thought we should have a talk.
Yes, Well, come in. Miss Sullivan, I have decided I'm not satisfied. In fact, am deeply dissatisfied.
Excuse me? Is that little house out near the bridge ever in use?
In the hunting season. If you give me your attention, Miss Sullivan. Now, I've tried to make allowances for you because you come from a part of the country where people... women, I should say, come from, for whom allowances must be made. I have decided, nevertheless, Miss Sullivan, I find it difficult to talk through those glasses. Why do you wear them? Sun's been down for an hour.
Any kind of light hurts my eyes.
Put them on, Miss Sullivan. I've decided to give you another chance.
To do what?
To remain in our employ. But on two conditions. I'm not accustomed to rudeness. If you are to stay, there must be a radical change of manner.
Whose?
Yours, young lady, isn't it obvious? And you must persuade me there's the slightest hope of your teaching a child who flees from you now like the plague to anyone else she can find in this house.
There isn't.
What, Miss Anne?
It's hopeless here.
Do I understand?
If we all agree it's hopeless, the next question is...
Miss Annie, I'm not agreed. She did fold her napkin. She learns. She learns. Do you know she began talking when she was 6 months old? She could say water. But not really. Wah-wah. Wah-wah. But she meant water. She knew what it meant, and only 6 months older, I never saw a child so bright or outgoing. Still in her somewhere. Miss Annie, put up with her and with us.
Us?
Please. Like the lost lamb in the parable. I love her all the more.
I don't think Helen's worst handicap is deafness or blindness. I think it's your love and pity. All of you here are so sorry for her you've kept her like a pet. Or even a dog you housebreak. It's useless for me to try to teach her language or anything else here.
Miss Annie, before you came, we spoke of putting her in an asylum.
What kind of asylum?
For mental defectives.
I visited there. I can't tell you what I saw. People like animals with rats in the halls and... What else are we to do if you give up?
Give up?
You said it was hopeless.
Here. Give up. Why, only today, so it has to be done to begin. I want complete charge of her.
You already have that.
No, I mean day and night. She has to be dependent on me.
For what?
Everything. The food she eats, the clothes she wears, fresh air. Yes, the air she breathes. Whatever her body needs is a primer to teach her out of. It's the only way. The one who lets her have it should be her teacher, not anyone who loves her.
She runs from you to us.
Yes. That's the point. I'll have to live with her somewhere else.
For how long?
Until she learns to listen to and depend on me. I've packed half my things already.
Miss Sullivan!
Captain Keller, it meets both your conditions. It's the one way I can get back in touch with Helen. And I don't see how I can be rude to you again if you're not around to interfere with me.
And what is your intention if I say no? Pack the other half for home and abandon your charge to
the asylum? I grew up in such an asylum. The state almshouse. Rats. Why, my brother Jimmy and I used to play with the rats because we didn't have toys. Maybe you'd like to know what Helen will find there not on visiting days. One ward was full of the old women, crippled, blind. Most of them dying, but even if what they had was catching, there was nowhere else to move them. That's where they put us. There were younger ones across the hall, prostitutes mostly with TB and epileptic fits, and a couple of the kind who keep after other girls, especially young ones. And some insane, some just had the DTs. The youngest one in another ward to have babies they didn't want. They started at 13, 14. They'd leave afterwards, but the babies stayed, and we played with them too, though a lot of them had sores all over from diseases you're not supposed to talk about. But not many of them lived. The first year we had 80, 70 died. The room where Jimmy and I played was a dead house where they kept the bodies until they could dig the graves. No, it made me strong. But I don't think you need send Helen there. She's strong enough.
Miss Annie.
Yes.
Where would you take Helen?
Italy?
Go on.
Can't have everything. How would your little house do? Furnish it. Bring Helen there after a long ride so she wouldn't recognize it. And you can see her every day if she doesn't know.
Is that all?
That's all.
Oh, Captain, with your permission.
If that boy Percy could sleep there, run errands.
Oh, we could let Percy sleep there, I think, Captain.
And move in some old furniture.
Oh, Captain, do you think that old bedstead in the barn?
I've not yet consented to Percy, or to the house, or to the proposal, or to Miss Sullivan staying on here. When I... Very well, I consent to everything. For 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks in that place. And it'll be a miracle if you can get that child to tolerate you.
2 weeks. Miss Annie, can you accomplish anything in 2 weeks?
Anything about 2 weeks, and the child comes back to us. Make up your mind, Miss Sullivan. Yes or no.
2 weeks. I'll get her to tolerate me. A. It's the first of many. 26.